Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. To throw, it's Outlier. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 4th down now at the 40.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And in first down, right back to the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down after a short gain there. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And now the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They're going to run it here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to pass. It's Altmaier. And the completion made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Dixon. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He keeps it. QB draw. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? On the ground, it's Durham. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. The receiver makes the catch. A completion makes it second down. They'll give it to the back. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Scanning the field. It's Altmaier. There's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Altmaier. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. To throw, it's Altmaier. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get...
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance and an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.